the potential to receive information and energy through 12 vibratory pathways of light, 12 strands of DNA. And of course, because of the fall in the Earth's fallen consciousness and our own, these 12 pathways of light were blocked off. We couldn't pull the energy through the feeder lines, the external lines. Now, these external lines, with the grace of the Christ consciousness energy and the Elohim, are being reconnected, rewired. We're literally being refashioned, because the destiny of man is to be empowered as we once were, but to go actually beyond that and to rise up out of this 12-dimensional matrix and to go beyond as souls. We have to remember, of course, that we are timeless, eternal beings, and this lifetime is not it. This lifetime is only an opportunity to take that first little step back into our mastery, so that in subsequent lifetimes we don't have to repeat this life, birth, death stuff, but with our understanding and awareness veiled from us on planet Earth again. We can come to be of service, sure, and many of us may choose to. But this is completion, this is graduation. We just have to put our hand up and say, yes, I'm ready to graduate. I want to graduate, I want to get out of this school of the earth, and I want to contribute, sure, but I want to do it as a master. So we're all on a path of mastery. So now as the Elohim brings this energy through for you, focus on the highest vision, the highest path for yourself. Create it in your mind and in your heart. And so it will become true for you. For as you think, so you are. As you create within your heart and in your mind, so you will become. Because you are the instrument of your own salvation. You are God within your own body, and the energy of the God is within you. All that is required to turn the lock and enter through this gateway is to be love, to be oneness with all beings, and to be peace. And so it is. So the message is, people of light, rise up. Return to your power and return to your strength. All that is required is to be love and hold the light high. And as you hold the light high, many will see that light and they will follow. That is all that it is. Be loved. You are blessed. Amen.
Sacred, beautiful, profound. Well, we can open it up to some Q&A. And actually, we're right on time, because 11:30 we're going to show the film, Turn of the Light. And thank you, Judy, that was really beautiful. Q&A. Anybody, any questions? Okay.
Yes, is it David?
Edwin.
Edwin.
I was just wondering if you would be so kind as to do a group clearing.
Okay, it's the most I did at any one time before was 40, and then I had half an hour to make sure everyone was blissed out, so I can't guarantee blisshood, but I think you can get some energy.
So we've already discussed, it's not appropriate with this.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have the time, so
Come to David's booth, 308, and I'll give everyone who comes a quick hit of
I
energy.
just thought if we held the intention as a group, we could. Any other questions?
Someone must have a question.
Hi. Thank you. My question is in reference to this process we're in, the Ascension. I noticed that there's a higher level of spiritual vibration, mentally, as well as emotional. We're doing a lot of emotional work. But what I do notice is that the physical body is still in a very low vibration, maybe somewhat higher. So I'm wondering if it's going to take this phenomena to shift us, or are we not doing enough work on our physical body, nutritionally and etc.
Well, that's something that I'm very focused on because we really have to prepare the body. One of the things that I'm sure the panel will have some, I'm always stressing the importance of lots of water. You can also bless water. It's a real key to the emotional work. Really be conscious of what you're putting into your body. You know, high vibrational foods. Exercise is really important. And another thing, remember, these frequencies are, you're preparing the vehicle. Okay? The body is being changed through DNA. Chiropractic, exercise, water, and definitely doing your meditation practices. Keep invoking the highest good. What I do is I call forth through every cell, atom, electron, chakra, and spiral of my being. I invoke whatever into every cell, every atom, every electron, chakra of my being, and all beings through all planes and throughout all dimensions through the omniverse. So I have really taken it to understanding through my physicality, but also knowing my physicality, my being exists in all planes and all dimensions right here, right now. So be very creative, but again, fundamental. Lots of greens, lots of water, lots of exercise, and of course the challenge is to be able to do that because our lives are so filled with whatever time constraints. So it's critical that you find the time to take care of yourself. And, it's really back to basics. It's the foundation of health.
There's another question.
Would you like to talk to that?
Yes, and I don't think, is this mic working?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, one of my favorite areas of research and great success has been in transforming and reversing aging in the physical body. And what I found, every element and condition, really there is that subconscious component. So if you are dealing with anything and you go into a deeper level of it, you'll find the cause internally, and then when you transform that part or cluster of parts in the subconscious and putting that condition in place, it can very quickly transform. And I've done this on myself for many, many years. I cured an incurable heart condition that was supposed to debilitate people to death. And so that, put me on the trek to see how we can undo things from within. And it's extremely effective to do the inner work first and then add on all the modalities and things that you're inspired to do as well when you're doing anything physical. I can also say that I am a testimony of this work because the things that I've endured in this lifetime, the things that, not only that, but so many huge things that I've undergone, I really shouldn't be like this today. The normal human undergoing these things without the quest and the inner work and also the connection with the divine realms would definitely, I would have been really bent over, worn out, wrecked, ruined, maybe destroyed, bitter, resentful, and all kinds of physical ailments. And so, just to live with the heart wide open and let that be liberated in the physical body is essential. Don't dwell a long time on emotions, but heal them, don't deny them. And then the state of the higher consciousness frequency of health, vitality, and passion of who you really are. In any condition you will be. You get that healing journey from it, and then embrace it as a tool in learning for you. And that will work wonders.
Very good. I'm going to be very brief on that. The number one cause of death is fear. Now, on a psychophysiological level, if you really understand intrinsically that you're an eternal being, truly, not only it's psychologically, but what happens psychophysiologically, when you really grasp eternity, you are, which means living deliberately in the here and now, you actually begin to relax and you slow down. That's part of the divine feminine. Everybody's saying everything's speeding up, but in reality, everything's slowing down. And as it slows down, you start breathing more, which means you oxygenate. Most people are not breathing, in case you haven't noticed, including myself at times. Because you become more relaxed in the awareness of who you are, you slow down. What's the rush? You got forever. So, what's the big deal? I mean, really. So, but what happens is when you get into that place of awareness, your physicality opens up to the light. You become receptive because you're not uptight. You know the expression uptight? Most of us are uptight because the fear that we have is crystallizing in our mind and in our body. That's what yoga is about. That's what exercise is about. We're not saying everybody is, a master of their body. That's why it's important. Exercise. You work through your anger. You work through you breathe. You breathe through it. Dance. And that's why so many people are doing this now. The yoga, the Zumba is the latest thing. You've got to keep moving your body. You've got to keep breathing through it. There comes a point where you've really cleared most of your conditioning, and then you're home. So obviously, I'm really one to support exercise. But you really have to say, I choose to release the deepest level of my being, the belief, the idea that I am a mortal being. And in reality, we're not mortal, we're immortal.
Yes, I would concur with David that stress is one of the most fundamental problems that leads to disease. Stress is discordant energies that get stuck in your body, your emotional bodies, your mental bodies. And that's what my energy center clears out your energy center so you can receive the transmissions from your innermost self, but it has the added advantage of flushing your energy bodies so you're getting rid of all these discordant emotions and thoughts. Now, it's not a panacea that it's forever, because if you go back to thinking the same negative thoughts that got you stressed out, you're going to attract that same thing right back to you. But as a fundamental to being better, get rid of stress. That's the best thing you can do for your body.
Absolutely agree. I just also want to say that we are energy beings, you see, and if what's happening now is as we move towards 2012 is that the energy that's coming into the planet, of course, is releasing this distorted energy that we have taken in with our own thought creation in past incarnations, past lives. This as it releases, as it clears, makes it temporarily worse. It's like a hearing crisis. I remember another lady today with a big sore had appeared on her hand, big open wound on her hand because of a past life bite from a snake. And the energy as it goes in, say we have abundance of lots of plant-based fruits, the fruits of the earth, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts mainly, but also ensuring you get adequate protein, because the body changes, it needs the protein to change, work with to feed the cells of the body. We are going to be getting, I believe, younger, because as we clear ourselves from this low vibrational energy that's blocking our energy fields, then we are free to take through our bodies and our energy circuits the fifth dimensional frequency. And as we've also touched on today, the endocrine system plays a big part here, because the chakras, as they are remodeled to hold fifth dimensional energy, because the chakras pull the energy, they assimilate the energy through the body's energy field as the energy comes through the centrifugal power current, and also now through the axiotonal lines of the body, the feeder lines of light. The chakras are intimately tied in with the endocrine system, which of course is to do with hormonal production. So